Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Alfred from Practical Code Academy. In the last video, we covered the link component from the MUI library. In this video, I'm going to do some cleaning up by simply creating a new file here. I'm going to call it index.js, and I'm going to import all the button components inside this index.js. So I'm going to start now by import first the MUI button. Done. I'm going to import the MUI button group. Done. And I'm going to import MUI icon button. That's my third custom component. Next, it's going to be the link. And finally, the toggle button. Import MUI toggle button. So now all these components are imported in this index.js. And by default, they get imported as default because that's how we define them here. See, if you're exporting any component, you're exporting the component as a default. Now, what I want to export from this index.js is an object. So I can export, and I'm exporting here an object. And this object will contain all my components, MUI button, MUI button group, MUI toggle button, MUI link, MUI icon button. So since I'm exporting an object, I can easily destruct this object or any of the components from this object in my app.js. So instead of keep importing each component in a separate line like this, because I keep importing them as default, I will be destructing from this index.js or the buttons from the buttons folder here. And because when you refer to the buttons, it's automatically will target the index.js. So let me show you. I can actually comment everything here. And now importing, let's say the button component or MUI button, that's how we name it. It's going to be from, and you go to components, and inside the components, you just put the buttons. And you put the folder name because you have an index.js inside it. And now I don't have to keep writing individual lines for every single component inside this folder. I can simply put a comma, get the MUI button group, and you see here, Visual Studio Code already trying to help me. When I put a comma, it will, if you press Control and space, it will list all the properties that inside this object or the object that was exported inside the index.js that you can use. I can get the toggle button. I can get the link. And I can get the MUI icon button. So you can see this is much cleaner than keep writing individual lines. And if you save that, it should work pretty much the same. Now we have only the MUI link inside the app.js. And here we go. It's running perfectly. Okay, for practice for you, I know we have only here one file. Try to create an index.js for that folder and see if you can do that or not. And then try to import the MUI typography and load it inside the app.js by destructing it from the data display folder. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. In the next video, I want to start the layouts components. We're going to start with first the box layout and explain what is the box layout. Then we're going to go over the stack, the paper, and the grid system for the Material UI library. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.